Up nice and early today, already about a mile into today's journey, so a couple kilometers in. Got some decent elevation gain today. Got a few tunnels this morning to go through. I'll show you that in a second. That's the other reason why I wanted to get up early, so I could pass those with hopefully less volume of traffic. But last night, as I'm sitting in bed kind of looking over my logs from yesterday and what I planned, I realized what I did wrong and what I miscalculated. It's because I added in Pico Aéreo, that visit, I added that in late after I already planned everything, which I didn't account for the time and how long that would take me. So if I removed those 3 to 4 hours that were additional, I think I would have made it to that last hotel on foot in a decent amount of time. So I think that's what kind of messed me up. That is behind me. I'm looking forward. Already got a little bit of instant coffee going in me with some milk and honey. The drink of the gods, milk and honey. So I think I got the day going right to start. And then look at what I'm about to walk through right now. First tunnel of the day, bright and early. I'm just gonna follow this guy. So just completed my first tunnel passing ever on the island of Madeira. Madeira just took my tunnel virginity, just like that. I think in total it was about 650 meters. And I'm sure you can hear the dogs barking. We just entered into a new town. I think it's Lugar. Wow. They are aggressively barking at me. That tunnel brought me into a new city. Lugar de Baisos. Yeah, tunnel number 2. 2 quick tunnels, first thing in the morning. Gotta resupply over here. I think I'm okay because I stopped at a Ping Doce last night, but I may just check it out, see what's in there before I continue on. Turns out that resupply stop was not open yet, so couldn't even get in there. So I am glad I went to the supermarket yesterday. The supermarkets here, the main ones, like the main lines are Pingo Doce or Pingo Dos. But there's also a bunch of mom and pop shops and gas station supermarkets every so often. But I believe they're called supermercados or mini supermercados or mini mercados, something like that. So I just used public bathroom real quick. And it's interesting, some of these have both the men and women in like the same room. So you could be like pooping and peeing next to a woman. Interesting how they have this arrangement set up down here for the restrooms. Here we go, tunnel number 3 of the morning. This one looks pretty interesting. Looks older. The ceiling is actual rock, and there's like water dripping on me from above. Wow. I don't know if you can see me. I got my lamp on, but I just did a quick recon mission to make sure that this next pass is passable. Because take a look. We gotta go up over this bridge. It's a little bit of a stair stepper, because I thought you had to go through there, but it's actually up and around over there along the edge, right on the edge of the beach. See, I wish I got here at sunrise. Thought I'd be getting here at sunrise and it'll be light by the time I hit this. See, this is why the distances are very tough to gauge. See, that just drops off right there. Yeah, this would have been perfect at daybreak. Got here really fast. Look at this. You got to be careful of like any falling rocks. Ooh. Getting a little narrow. Whoa. should be able to make it. It looks like it gets a little tight up here. Holy hell. Yeah, this gets tight right here. Holy hell. Whoa. So you guys don't see the rocks above me. Wow. Holy fuck. That was... See? Look how tight that got. Especially with a pack on. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Wow. Holy shit. We could have also come through this way too. Oh, look at this. An old burnt down car. Dude, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see above, but the rocks are directly overhead. You can hear it. There's a waterfall right here. Look at that. Whoa. Cascados Anjos. So cool. Look at you can't really see it too well. So of course, the one day I decided to leave early actually ends up being too early, and you couldn't see that waterfall back there in the dark really. See, that was my plan, was to get to there by sunrise. But today I'm just cruising right now. Yesterday I was going slow. Today I'm going super fast. It's very hard to judge the distances and timing when hiking around here. A lot of miscalculations already. But I know I need to keep moving to get where I need to be, so I'm okay with being a little bit early. It will probably actually end up being just on time because of the elevation I got to ascend today. But darn, I wish I could have seen that during the day. We got tunnel number 4 coming out. Oh look, we got another tunnel that's dripping. There's like all these cool little outcoves or like little tunnels out to look at the ocean. I'd go through there, but I can't really see too well. I don't know how far it goes, but there's been a few of those along in this tunnel. So after Taberna, we take a right here. Yeah, RB2. There's Barredo, D'Areneto, RB2. This is such a cool walk through like a little neighborhood, Levada. This is beautiful. I think these are like banana trees. So it is 7:30, and now the sun is finally starting to wake up. Just refilled some water here at the tap. There's these fountains all over this island, so you can just fill up there. Just took a quick little sit down, and we're gonna continue on our way because it's getting pretty steep already, which is why, this reminds me why I woke up early, because it does take a while to go up and down these hills. But overall, feeling good. Time to ascend. But I stopped into another bathroom so I was trying to find a place to do my morning business. But so far, no luck. Either like the bathrooms are, like the toilets are broken, or they don't flush, or there's no toilet seat. It's hit or miss with these public restrooms. Seriously, like, I don't know what's going on. So this bridge was kind of hidden from the main road over there. So I kind of was walking up. I was on my way up over, I thought it was this bridge, but no, secretly it's like kind of down away from this picnic table and then across here. This will wake you up first thing in the morning, going up all these steps. This view is incredible. I'm going backwards up a hill right now. Every successful stair climb or hill climb is now something I celebrate. We're definitely in Banana Village or something. Banana Central. Look at all these look at all these bunches. Wow, this climb's very steep. So it says there's a path back here. I might have to do a little bit of bushwhacking, but I see something. It's overgrown. This is the adventure we needed. I feel the steps. Because I see where it's been worn down, and you just follow this straight up. Okay, I was a little unsure, but this looks like it's putting me in the right place. So it looks like I got this little bit for a ways, a little overgrown. Should be okay. Can tell not a lot of people travel this one. Not sure if this camera can pick it up, but right up there at the top of the hill you can see a whole bunch of windmills. I'm assuming that helps generate some electricity here on the island. This is an interesting path because it looks like I'm walking right along a water line of some sort. I was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be stairs. See, this is the reason why I woke up early. You just don't know what exactly the path condition will be, or what it'll look like, or where it'll be. I mean, the apps do a pretty decent job. They're in the vicinity of the location. It's not like exact, but overall not too bad. And it's amazing how I started all the way down there at the coast this morning, and now I'm all the way up here. The infrastructure here is pretty impressive. Like, the amount of engineering and thought that has to go into building on these hills, and then the irrigation, and how all these levadas are just flowing into the hillside, down the hills. You have to create all these, and then all the tunnels through the rocks. It's amazing. A lot of engineering going into design infrastructure around here. Can't like imagine like the workers that had to come up here and put all this together. Another thing I was thinking of in regards to the infrastructure here, where the hell does all the sewage go? Like from the bathroom, the plumbing, like where does that all get pumped to? Because this is a small island, so I'm assuming they have some type of raw sewage treatment facility here. I love these flat sections. It's like a nice little break. You really really makes you appreciate them a lot more, having done the steep incline. I want you guys to take a look at the path that I have to do today. Not too bad starting off, but look up ahead of me. Be doing a little bit of bushwhacking. I don't think too many people come through this way. I mean, it's nice. I like how remote it is. It's definitely a challenge. It's crazy. Like, the paths that I think are gonna be roads are like this, and then when I think it's gonna be like this, it's a road. It's getting more foresty. Oh man. Oh, those like the sharp bushes suck. Can't avoid those. They just go right through your clothes. We're getting into it today. So a lot of these paths actually look like old cobblestone roads of some sort, where maybe at one point they were in use for walking or whatever, but have since yet to be maintained. You know, if they maintain these, this would actually be a really nice walk. So that's where I just came from. Had to do some serious bushwhacking to get to this point where finally it started opening up. But literally, I was just crawling through these spiky plants, bushes. I think I still have everything. But the only way I was able to find the path was, well, part of it was still kind of trodden down like this, but I would stick my stick in here and see if I could feel for the rocks. And that would navigate me or guide me to where I needed to go. Because that section was super overgrown. We're so close. We are so close. I think I see the road. Yes. Oh, holy hell, we've emerged victorious. Oh, look at that. That was nasty. That's definitely one of the nastier stretches I've done hiking wise. Even the Florida Trail isn't that bad. Wipe myself off here and then we'll continue. This is what I thought it was going to be the whole way up. Clear like this, just cobblestone. I realized it was going to be so damn overgrown. I made it to Bar Rochelle, which is where I was planning to stop just around this time. All right, we're gonna stop here and see what we can drink and eat. That place was awesome. Got a few espressos there. The cake was good. The dark cake. I forget the name of it. So you take a right at this restaurant, Requinte d'Ochau, after leaving the Rochelle bar. And then, it looks like you just walk straight. Oh, this is like an actual road. Looking at the map, it's really hard to tell. Looking at the satellite image, if it's a road, a dirt road, or if you have to go through what I did this morning and it's not really a road, but it's like overgrown. So there's a split right here. If you go right, it still takes you back to the main road, but not as far up. If you go left, it takes you all the way up where I'm trying to go. So we're gonna go this way. We got a little bit of time on our side. So it looks like we're in for a bit of adventure. I checked out this way. I think it's passable, but super slippery, a lot of rocks, more bushwhacking. This way, I just saw safari trucks go. I think we're gonna go this way. I'm assuming if I follow these safari trucks, I should be good. Like the actual path I originally was gonna take. In this case, in this instance, Google Earth provided the better route. All trails had me coming like around this from that way, but over there got very treacherous, very quick, very slippery, rocky. It's where that split I showed you earlier before I got up here. Whereas Google Earth had me coming up this dirt road the entire way. Pretty clear, pretty safe. And now we're back on the original trail, the original route. Just look how big these trees are. The trunks are huge, very girthy. So I found that taking baby steps going up the steep incline actually works pretty well. Takes a little less stress off the hamstrings, off the knees. Just quick little baby steps like this. If this soil gives out, this tree's toppling right over. Like, look at the roots. I can see the roots coming out on the side of this path. Look at the things literally being held up by this rock. So I'm walking along this path, and all of a sudden to my right, I see these wild berries growing. So I researched them. I believe these are wild blackberries. Pretty cool. The red ones are, I think, still ripe because they're pretty hard, but the black ones are pretty soft. I'm not gonna try and eat them because I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what they are. So of course, obstacle number 2 of the day, this gate. Fortunately, it was easy enough to shimmy around, but now I'm wondering if there's anything else up ahead. that's going to impede my ability to get through. That wasn't too bad to get around, but I don't like it. I asked the locals too. They said this was fine. It says you could go all the way up and meet back up with the main road, but who knows? Doing the best I can. It looked like people have kind of passed through there before. Damn, I'm getting hungry again. I can't wait for that restaurant. I'm telling you, burn a lot of calories. A lot of calories hiking this. Look at that view. You can see where I have to go. I can hear it. I can hear cars on the road. We must be there. Yes. Wow. And rewarded with a view. And more road. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. The road is actually wider than I thought. Wouldn't mind a little hitch right now. All you can see is ocean out there. On top of the world, baby. Got the PR68 over there. Little Levada walk. And it goes all the way across over there and I think around. So close to the top. I fucking did it. Holy shit. Whoa. I did about 4,500 feet of elevation gain. Maybe in about 5 hours. I made it to the top of the pass. Holy shit. And now the restaurant is just right down here. Hopefully no more hills. Made it to Jungle Rain. Gonna stop in here, get a bite to eat for lunch, and also maybe pack out a sandwich for later tonight. Look at this place. This is what I'm talking about right here. Back on trail. Jungle Rain was an amazing stop. Scenery was kind of funny with all those damn animals and like a rainforest vibe. Pretty solid. You guys saw what I ate. It was delicious. And then I even got a sandwich to go for later today when I reach camp, which is about 2 hours from camp right now. Out there on the west coast at Fonte, Bispo. So we're just going to be doing this road walk for the next 2 hours. There's a really popular area. I usually try to avoid like touristy places. I think it's like, what is it called, 25 waterfalls or something? But unfortunately, it's just a very steep downhill and then uphill again. And I think I'm done with elevation gain, steep elevation gain for the day. So I'm just gonna do a nice chill, easy stroll, little digestion walk all the way to camp along this road. A lot of people up here, a lot of cars. It's a pretty popular spot. What you doing, buddy? Look at him. Just chilling on the road. Look at another one right here. Look at these guys. Hey guys. Just chilling. So this is one of the PRs, I believe. Definitely don't have enough time to do it, but it looks pretty cool. Look at this. Look at the clouds over there. Either continue along the road or you go up this. Let me take a look. How bad is this? Oh, that looks like some bushwhacking. I think I'm done bushwhacking for the day. I'm just gonna do the road. think this is the turnoff for the campsite, I believe. Holy shit. I really hope it is, because otherwise I went down here for nothing. Ah, this looks like it, maybe. This has to be it. All the way up here. Are we good now? I don't see anybody. Alright. This place is sweet. This looks like the main little picnic area. So let's do a quick little tour of this place, since I got it all to myself. It is a Monday, I believe. It is a Monday night. Holy shit. Bathrooms look nice. Very clean. And then up here, sitting area. Super green. Another little fountain. Pretty cool. These still work, right? Yeah. This is like the maintenance. Look how big these trees are. Trunk is just massive. Chilling area over here, another fountain. Maybe maintenance building. A lot of bugs over here though. Well, that does it for the tour of Camp Fonte Bispo. Sun's starting to go down, wind's picking up a little bit. It was warm, it's cooling off. So a few more people showed up. We're all kind of like tucked in like a little square area. So just walking away, making this, just doing a little sign off here. I'll probably end with a shot of the sun going down over the ocean. It's a freaking beautiful view from here.